Hi, welcome to the Spirit Channel. This channel is dedicated to the subjects of spirituality, metaphysics and the esoteric. We'll be discussing karma, the afterlife, death, the nature of the universe from an esoteric perspective, timelines, dimensions, what are we doing here, what is the human species, what is its purpose, why do we come, what is before, what is present, what is after, what is the meaning of life itself, the physical, the desire-driven life and the spiritual life, meditation, energy, and much, much more. The purpose of this channel is spiritual expansion. The reason it was set up was to provide a perspective on spirituality, perspective in what we are, all that is, all possibility, the nature of source, the divine grace or God, whichever term you wish to describe that presence that is felt and accessed from within. We're seeking to understand enlightenment. What is enlightenment? Enlightenment is accessing the spirit within. Enlightenment is unraveling and unveiling the inner knowledge that we call secret knowledge. It isn't secret, it's just within, and we're not allowing it to expose itself and allowing it to unravel its truths to us from an internal energetic perspective into our external consciousness, so we understand it. This is how we actually truly understand the nature of life itself and what exists around us and why it does. The nature of this planet and the human experience that we're on. We are obsessed with doctrines, ideologies, the physical space, the desire-driven life, material life, which are not evil or bad in themselves. They are part of our physical experience. We come here to create a physical life, to experience the sun on our backs, the beauty around us, the nature, the physical feelings, emotions, desires around us, the material and all it can give us and allow us to experience in this physical space. This is part of the physical aspect of life itself, and we come here to form that. But it actually forms the physical part of our lives are a conduit or a foundation to fulfill what we truly come here for. What we truly come into incarnational being or form or experience is much more transcendental than physicality. It's all around emotion and spirit. It's the spiritual side of life, which is why we come. That is all we take away with us, is what do we learn and how do we expand within our spirit. And the enlightenment is about unveiling that, unveiling truths, and ultimately moving us towards a state of grace in life. And what does that actually mean? Without being religious in any way or sounding evangelical, what that means is to exhibit as close to our divine, graceful state whilst in form, which is what we are when we're not in form. And that is how we bring about the state of the human experience that we're all seeking. It starts with the self. It will end with the self. The spiritual journey that we will walk together on this channel will take us through many experiences and many access to all sorts of information from many places. And so I would encourage discernment and discern the information from within. It's not a mental exercise, discernment. It's an internal, spiritual and heartfelt exercise when it comes to esoteric and metaphysical matters. Discern what you hear from on this channel and any other channel, any doctrine, any philosophy, theosophy, religion, self-professed divine figure or a conduit to God, as they call themselves, gurus, new age doctrines, anything you may come across in life. Discern all of them. None of them are a single point of absolute truth, but they all hold some. They shouldn't be dismissed outright in any way, because they all have some value in the journey. Some things will resonate now, some things will resonate later. Keep an open mind and follow the journey, and it will take you to a wonderful place. The journey is the hardest one of all, because it will make you confront everything that you are and everything that you are not. It will challenge the ego, and in some cases destroy the ego to build it back up to a balanced one. It's a very challenging journey. That's why very few actually embark upon it. It isn't this new age, or nor is it just sitting in mindfulness in a dark room. It's to challenge yourself to change from within, and that means tearing apart all your ideological thinking, your preconceived ideas of what is or isn't, and what doesn't exist, that you can't measure, that you can't feel. These things will all be challenged and broken apart, because the reality of what is something you can't see and you can't measure. It is only felt and can only be accessed through the feeling and sensory state. So I encourage you guys to ask any questions and add those in the comment box below any video or below this one. I will pick those up and create a video answering or giving you my perspective on that particular question. Obviously I'm shamelessly plugging the book, which is alongside this video, and I want to thank in advance anyone who is inspired enough to want to purchase and read that. And if you do, I hope you get a lot out of it. And I thank everyone and anyone who subscribes, and please do if it's something that you find of interest. If anything, it'll be some fun. You'll have some fun along the way watching me on these YouTube videos, because I don't necessarily like being on video. So I thank you in advance, and I hope this is a wonderful journey that you're embarking on, and we can traverse that together and unravel what are not really secrets. They're just hidden access to hidden knowledge within, and it's a wonderful journey. That's all I can say, and I hope you'll join me on it. Thank you very much. Thanks. Bye.